Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. In today's tutorial guys, I'll be showing you how to on your MacBook running Big Sur. This is the M1 MacBook. Alright, so I'm going to show you some very cool gestures that you can perform using your touchpad to give you various effects. Now these are very cool gestures that everyone should know in order to maximize the use of your device. In fact, this is one of the greatest things in owning a MacBook. All right, so I'm going to show you them one at a time. All right, so let's start off the bat with our first gesture, and this gesture is called swipe between pages. It works with various browsers, but I find that it works best with Safari. So let's go ahead and launch Safari. So let's say, for example, you're on Safari and you're on Google, and let's say you went to another page, and of course you type in the address manually. I'm going to show you. I had Yahoo before and now I have Google, so I went from Yahoo to Google. Or maybe you're on one page of a website, you can move back and forth all without clicking. So all you gotta do guys is, as seen here, let me just go ahead and try to show you the touchpad. You're gonna use two fingers and you're gonna touch the touchpad and you're gonna swipe from left to right or right to left. All right, so check out the display right up here. Check it out guys. Once I swipe from right to left, notice it goes back to the page that I was on before. If I swipe again from right to left, it simply goes between these pages. Quite handy trick to know. So simply swipe, touch with two hands the touchpad, simply swipe from right to left or left to right. So notice you can move between pages. As I said, it works with even website pages. You can move between a previous page and another page or back and forth as needed without hitting the back or the forward button. Before, you'd have to use your mouse to move here or move here to go back or forth. So that's one of the cool gestures that you should be using on your device. All right, next we're going to show you to swipe between full screen apps. To do that, you'll need three fingers and you're going to simply move back and forth on the trackpad. All right, so it must be full screen. So let's say, for example, I have a media player in the background or I have a window or something else open. I can simply switch between these apps easily. All I got to do without switching manually is go ahead and you're going to touch the touchpad and you're going to swipe with three fingers and you move from your right to left or left to right. So check this out, guys. Check it out. So I've simply move between the apps that are open. So you check that out guys. So I have pages open. I have another document, but of course I can simply move back and forth. I have a tab open there, and of course I can keep moving back and forth between these open windows. It would be the same if it were something else. So for example, if I had another app open, let me use VLC as an example. There you go. Check this out guys. Let's say I had this in full screen, and if I use three fingers and swipe, right, there you go, it will move between the browser and of course the app, so you can actually move between open apps. Alright guys, this is another cool one. Notification center. If I move the cursor into the notification center, if I were to manually bring it out, I'd have to click on the time there to come out automatically for the notification center. Cooler way to do this as a gesture would be to use your fingers. You only need two, and simply you're gonna run your fingers from this side across and it will come out automatically regardless of where the cursor is. So go ahead and swipe. There you go. It will bring out the sidebar with your widgets, so you can actually bring it back in by swiping the opposite direction. So let me show you that again. Swipe from the edge out and simply swipe again to bring it back out, in, out. Very easy guys. Next guys, to bring out mission control, swipe up with three fingers. So I'm gonna do it here guys. If I do that, you'll realize mission control is open. Of course I have nothing open right now, so I'm gonna open a few apps and do it again so you can actually see what it looks like. Alright guys, so I have a few apps open. Doesn't really matter, they're not really full screen. I've adjusted them. So let's say you want to see all that's open. You want to launch mission control, three fingers. You're going to simply swipe up on your keypad here, right here. All right, in order to bring up mission control, guys, I'm going to use three fingers. And to see all the apps that are open, I'm going to swipe up. There you go. Mission control has shown all the apps that are open. And I can simply switch between all of these apps easily. Again, guys, if I were to open additional apps, such as my media player there, and I swipe up with three fingers, I can do it again. I'm going to swipe up with three fingers. There you go. We're now in mission control and I can simply switch between any window that's open So if I wanted to, I could go here. There you go. It's open, and I can always do it again, and I can keep transitioning between windows easily with mission control. Next, guys, if you want to easily go to Launchpad, which is where your apps are at, instead of clicking the icon, you can simply pinch. Alright guys, if I go ahead and pinch, I'm going to use 3 fingers and pinch, and it will bring up launcher. Here you go. So all you gotta do is pinch. Alright guys, in order to bring up launcher, I'm gonna pinch with 3 fingers plus my thumb. Make sure your thumb is included. So of course 3 fingers and thumb, that's with 4 fingers total. So go ahead and pinch in. So you're gonna do a pinch gesture on the touchpad. You can actually pinch in the opposite direction to close. So there you go. So let me do it again, guys. Pinch gesture on the keypad. There you go. Launcher is launched, and of course you have the full suite of apps. Alright, last but not least, guys, if you're on anywhere at all and you want to see the desktop, simply use your thumb and 3 fingers, and you're gonna pinch the opposite direction out, and it should go to the desktop. Let me show you here. Check this out, guys. Pinch out. There you go. So it doesn't matter where you are. If you simply go ahead on the touchpad and pinch out, what should happen is that the desktop will be shown. Alright, so that's great and nice. If you do the reverse, it will come back to where you were. Alright, so of course, guys, those are all the common gestures to know. These are invaluable in your daily use of your Mac. So guys, if you have any questions, please ask them below. As always, guys, Ricardo Garner from Blog Tech Tips, again with a set of cool tips just for you. Ricardo Garner saying bye until next time. Bye.